Something on beat. There's literally nothing to show you just how much I literally cannot stay on beat, cannot dance more than when I do the intro and I actually try to vibe to a song. It's just not on. Can't seem to get it right. But yeah, like I think my music genre, hang on, let's introduce ourselves. Hi, my name is Sylvia and I'm visually impaired and I'm living my best life and I'm taking you guys along with me. We are in the kitchen yet again, in my favorite place in the house. Is it my favorite place in the house? Is it my favorite place in the house? I don't know, but I seem to be here a lot. Let me just see if I have been able to. Okay, yeah, we live. Do you know what? Every time I switch on this camera and it goes live, I want to hide. Like as if I didn't know what I did by pressing the button. We'll get used to it. Anyway, let me just do my intro properly. Hi, my name is Sylvia. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my life. I'm vision impaired and I'm living my best life and I'm taking you guys along with me, or I'm keeping you guys with me, as it were, because I have not been able to go anywhere much lately. So yeah, but we are catching up regularly. Every day for 100 days. I'm going live every single day. Probably not the same time every day, but we make it and we made it. So yeah, it's called Live a Little, and yeah, that's what I'll call it, because puns, get it? Live a Little live, 100-day challenge, live a little live. Yeah, I'm a nerd for, like, what is it, alliterations or like puns, things like that. Anyway, just wordplay. I'm here for it, so here for it. But yeah, how are you all doing? It's been quite a day. It's been quite a day for me. So yeah, I've just been so hang on, I'm just gonna turn down my volume. Okay. Yeah, it's been one of those like really regular days for me, I guess. I want to say a regular day, but well, regular today, because I started a course and I've been so what's the word, immersed in it, right? And I want to say accidentally started a course, but it's not, maybe it's not accidental. Whatever's meant to be will be, right? That's what they say. So yeah. So I'm in a course. I've been studying. Your girl is a student. I say this at the beginning of every live just for full effect, in case you don't know. So yeah, waking up, doing the usual stuff, like the children related stuff, and then sorry I got distracted for a minute there because I thought I heard something, so like I lost my train of thought. But anyway, we're back. But yeah, and then sitting down and actually doing the whole course. Like by the time I come off the course, like by the time I get off, because it's online, by the time I switch off my computer, my eye is not happy with me. My eye is not happy with me. It's still not happy with me right now, but it's for my betterment. Okay, it's for my betterment. It's for the better good for all of us, really. So I mean, we all, every day we grow and we learn and all that, so we can't just be in the same place all the time. If, for example, you studied something at uni, you don't have to just stop there. You go and add more and more and more to it. Let's add to our skills, build our skills, learn new things, and so on and so forth. There's only so much you can learn out there in the world. And like the course I'm doing has also got a practical side to it. Like, it just, anyway, yeah. Point is, I'm doing the course because I really want to, how should I phrase it, further my career. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. And I know thinking about careers and everything with a disability is also, it's a bit of a sticky topic there for me and other people who are disabled like me, because getting employment, or even like, yeah, just getting employment is not easy. It's not easy. And it's not because that we can't do it, it's because people don't really have, what's that, something's come across my screen but I can't tell what it is. What is that? Hang on. That is so weird. I don't know what that was. But yeah, got distracted. What was I saying? Did something come across, or it's me? Did I imagine that? Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, like just getting into a job in the first place, starting off a career, even when you have like experience and training, basically just getting someone who believes that you, this blind person, can do this job, or you, this otherwise any other disabled person, can do this job is not easy and it's not hard. And I would say right now, even the organizations and stuff that are run by the governmental, I think government organizations, I guess, I don't know, even them, it's hard to get into.
Well, Gordon.
Hello.
What's happening here today?
We're talking careers.
Careers?
Well, I am. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything being said over there.
Nice. Well, one people, how are you doing today? Everything bless up?
He's on Feel Good Friday. I'm on like, oh, I'm so tired. I need to go get my face mask
she not tired.
on.
She not tired. Let's say the top like, share, what everybody, Chris. Welcome to the live today. I'm gonna take over the live.
Oh, shall I go then? Yeah?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay, I'm going. Okay, enjoy.
So guys, what's popping? What's happening? Footballer 5432 G, what up? I'm cool, my brother. What did you study? Do you wanna know?
Oh, are you asking me?
No, they're asking me.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Jaina. Yeah, fill yourself in. I'm playing. Welcome, the guy who asked what did you study. Just got my F250 Power Stroke back from the. I know you love to cut the grass, brother. What did? You from? I'm from India. My India people. Hey, Sri Lankan Thai. What? Let's turn the baldom. Welcome. We love the people from India. India's in the house. We love India. England here. Yo, England.
What's happened? What did it do?
I don't know what I did there, but yeah. Oh, okay. You hotter than a spoon in a crack. I know. Sun don't shine on the left. It shine on the. Yeah. I know. I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why young joke. Call your friends. Tell your friends to come here. We're gonna all be friends tonight. Wagwan. African cops. Domino. It's a domino effect, yeah. So what are you guys doing today? With me Empress here. Me Empress. The queen of sanity.
Queen of, oh my gosh, I haven't used that. What's the word?
That's a name. That's a nickname.
I haven't used that for a while.
Queen of sanity. Hello, Unc. Yo, poop dog. You got a funky name. I know I'm gonna be picking dog poo in the morning, but yeah, still poop dog. Wagwan. I'm cool. Can you sing Happy 15th birthday to my friend Carly? Happy birthday to you. Oh, Carly. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carly. Happy birthday to you. Yo. Carly have a birthday. I was about to pull it up. Wheel up. Badman selector. Remix Pondeting. Antonio A from Russia. Respect, Antonio. What you say? Hello, is it better to ask or to steal? Debate master. It's tricky. It depends on the circumstances. You want to go down under or you want to go above the board? Hi, my name is Jonathan. Jonathan, where are you signing in from? Put your flag down on the chat. Top 20 Louisiana. Today is my birthday. My first time trying. Oh, every day. Every day is a special day. You tried old milk? That's different, brother. Did you say ask? Ask and you shall receive, debate master. Yeah, ask anything. Let me see what you're gonna ask. Today I've taken over the live. I've taken over my wife's live. I'm gonna be rapping. I'm gonna be rapping. London's in the building. What you say?
I'm actually still here.
Hey, it's 5:20 in Indiana. In India. 5:20. Oof.
AM.
You should be going to the beach, brother.
Is it AM?
5:20 a.m. You remember Nonchalant. 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be up outside in the corner? 5:20. You passed the corner, brother. Can you run your pocket and land me 20? 20. That's. We don't do cheap. Censored. I'm played. Did you get it? We don't do cheap. I'm playing. Censored. You studying? Where you studying? Anav Luthra, where you studying? Argentina is in the building. Argentina, I got my family in Argentina. Mal de Plata. Biggest YouTuber in Argentina right now. My brother. Go follow him. I am underscore Marwa is in Argentina. Mal de Plata. Argentina, welcome in the building. I don't rap. But I'm about to wrap up. She rapped. She on deck. You get it? You see me? I got a blushing and thing. Are you army? No, I'm no army. What's up, Maleta Peter? I'm all good. I'm good. I'm good like Donkey Kong. What are you? Secrets. You gotta lick them. I'm in the army. You gotta go straight on them, brother. You see a girl, you just gotta lick them. She a nice, yeah. She real. She real for real. Chris Robinson. There's no secret to getting a nice girl. You just gotta be real. You gotta be yourself. You gotta step up your game, but don't go. I'm gonna give her the secret, so I'm gonna zip it up, cause once you know, it might be difficult. But DM me, DM me. My number's 07979. Did you write that down? 07979 532 112. Send me a text. I'll get back to you. I'll tell you how to wrap up a good woman like this. Gangster Nigerian, yay! Wagwan. We no see palm oil here. Gangster Nigerian, eh? Sharp. Yeah. Where are you from? Nairobi. I'm no Niger. Dizuza. Mimi natoka Kenya. Kwa wale wabaya tunakuja hapa kwenye live tunawachakacha. Kama yo, hamtaki kujua. I'm speaking Swahili, by the way. Everybody tells me I'm from Zim. People tell me I'm from the South Africa. South to the Africa. I love my South African family. Chop. We're gonna do the booty wars, all the brighting and all that, but yeah. I don't mind. Jumbo. Jumbo. It's Jumbo. Jambo. Jumbo Mambo Freshi, Mambo Poa, Akuna Tafash. Jambo Wewe. Jambo Wewe means how are you?
Does it? Does Jumbo Wewe mean how are you?
I'm D'Souza. Where you from? Best country, Nairobi. You know. JC knows. Not JC. It's So you got a difficult name, bro. What's the name? Souffle or chocolate? Hey, qu'est-ce it? You gotta make me speak some Paris. What?
Let's say bonjour.
Comment tu t'appelles? So what are you guys doing? I want to see. Drop your flag, drop your flag, drop your flag. Let's see where you're from. Mumbai, yeah, Mumbai is good. I like my Mumbai people. We got enough Indians in Kenya. Where are my Nigerian brothers? Uh, can they 419 me? I'm playing. You know where I went with that? You know where I went with that? It's 2352. 2352? Is that the area code for India? I don't know. I want to find out. What were you talking about today, baby?
Guys, there's quite a lot of you in here. Please like the live. Please like the live. There's quite a few of you in here. Thank you.
What were you talking about today?
I was talking. Do you know I'm laughing because you came in with a completely different vibe.
Ukraine. I love my Ukraine people.
What was I even talking about actually? Let's see.
I love my Ukraine people. They're real.
Hi.
You real. You gotta fight for your sovereignty. I respect that. You gotta like look after yourself. Respect. Aiden Clark. Aiden sounds like a English name. Hey Aiden, how are you, my brother? I'm in Dublin, Ireland. Dublin Ireland are the realest people. I remember Ireland. There was a story about Ireland. They said if you wanna go into a pub, the only people allowed into a pub are, I don't know, and dogs or something. But yeah, there's something. Just put it down there if you remember that. I'm Ethiopian. Ethiopia.
A flag on your.
If you're looking for love, I'm the love doctor. El Selassie. Big up El Selassie. Jesus Selassie, I hear reggae.
Leo, hi, what's up?
Where are you from? I'm from Kenya. Yes, I'm from United States, from Chicago. Where Chicago is built? Illinois. Are you Barack Obama's neighbor and all that? Hello from Kazakhstan, almighty. Big up Kazakhstan.
Hi.
Kenya, yeah, Kenya in the building.
Hey.
Jai Rastafari. I'm gonna play a reggae song at the end of this. In Dublin. Dublin is a funky place. I like my Dublin people. You some of the hardest, realest people. Respect. Anyway, I just bombarded my wife's live. Thank you for coming in. My wife goes live every day, Monday to Sunday, and she's like trying to build up a subscriber base to around 5,000 people. We got 12 people here. I hope all your 12 people have subscribed. She's one of the realest people you'll ever meet. She's an award-winning disability advocate. And I've never seen anything indifferent between me and her. We've always been real. So please follow her, like whatever she brings to you. She's looking to grow. Personally, I don't do the live, but I've taken this minute to be here with you. How special is that? You don't know. You don't know. It's also special for me to come here and encounter both of y'all and everybody who's been here. Dog sitting this weekend, just opened the peanut butter. Yo, peanut butter is good. Increases stock. If you know, you know. Best of luck, bro. Good day, man. But yeah, listen to what she's got to say. Either like, share, turn on your notification. I've been chilling with my friends, so I'm gonna dance out. But respect to all of you who are locked in. We love you, we appreciate you, and we respect you all at She Has Vision. She Has Vision, aka Sylvia, aka Queen. Enjoy your life, baby.
Thank you. Oh, don't leave you. Yep. Okay, back to me. Honestly, like I said yesterday, I think he came on, was it yesterday? He was just walking past and he said hi. I'm the quietest person in this house. Like, we have 2 children and they got all of his energy. But I used to, well, I've been told that when I was a child, I used to be quite chatty, energetic, the entertainer in the middle of the crowd. But I think when not I think, definitely this is what I've been told. And I guess what I remember, because it happened when I was quite young. But when I lost my eyesight when I was young, I became a bit of a recluse. Like I retreated to one side because it was so difficult to keep up with what everyone's doing. Like I remember so badly wanting to join in with the jump rope activities that they do. I really, really wanted to do that, but I couldn't because I couldn't see the ropes properly, and especially when they do like the double dutch ones. Ugh, never, never managed to do that. But what I could do was have a skipping rope on my own and spin it around. That one I could manage because like it makes a sound, it hits the ground, and then you have like a millisecond or whatever to skip it. So that one I could do. But yeah, I do remember feeling like really, really isolated, just really, I don't know how else to explain it. Not just isolated, but like, yeah, like alone. I don't know. I found it so hard to like socialize with other children. I just stayed where the adults were a lot of the time. I'd go and sit with them. But having said that, once I went and got some treatment, like it's a long story, it's a very long story, but once I got treatment for my eye that works because the other one doesn't, I started seeing a bit better, so I felt a bit more confident. But even so, like I feel like the damage was done, if you can call it damage, like it was already done. So I was already, a quiet person, or I considered myself to be a quiet person. I was already struggling everywhere, struggling at school, struggling with, I don't know, not at home in the house, but at home with friends outside. Like everything was just so blooming difficult. Everything. And I think being a child, you're just resilient, aren't you? You just keep going. You just keep, you don't really spend time thinking about it. You just think, oh, that's life. And honestly, like I realized recently, I grew up thinking that's just life. That's just how life is. Things don't come easily to you, and that's okay. That's just life. You just have to work harder, work 10 times as hard, um, do things 10 times more. I don't know, like focus 1,000 times more, that sort of thing. And in the end it worked because obviously in school I was okay, like in terms of getting through my education. I remember when I was in school I was born in Kenya. When I was in school in Kenya, my teachers would have one of my classmates write the notes in bigger letters because I couldn't see the board at all. Like even after I got my surgery, I couldn't see the board. So one of the students, bless him and her, there were two of them, they were the class prefects, bless them, they literally wrote down the notes for me. So they had to write all their notes like really, really big in their books, just so I can then go and read the notes in their books and copy it for myself. And they were the two, it turns out the prefects were the two, I guess, highest scoring, because in Kenya, I don't know if they still do that now, but back then they used to actually when you do exams, you do random quizzes and tests, they actually used to tell you who's number one, number two, number three, number four. So they would tell you and they would call you out in front of the whole school. So if you get called out, the whole school knows you. They're like, wow, that's the smartest people in this school. But yeah, I distinctly remember when I had that teacher that asked my friends to do that. This was in one of my years, not the whole time I was in school, but one of the years. I was consistently one of the kids being called out in front to as a because I was between number 1 to 10. They called you out in front after the exams or whatever, and every time they called me, I was so shocked. I was like, what? Me? What? Because I think what happened was when I lost my eyesight when I was about 6 years old, I didn't tell, like I wasn't communicating with my teachers, I wasn't telling anybody that I can't really see. So when exams came, I'm not telling people, I can't see this exam paper. Do you know what I would do? I would go and scribble nonsense on the thing. It would say, the cat sat dash, I don't know, the cat sat dash the mat, right? So the word you'd put on there might be on, but this is just a random sentence. Like I'm sure it was more complicated than that, but I would not read that sentence because I can't see it. Or maybe I'd see one word in the sentence after staring at it for so long, and then I'll just scribble anything, any nonsense, and think the teachers would be none the wiser. Like nobody would notice I'm doing nonsense on my exam papers. And these are like, I think it was like municipal exams. I can't remember what the word is. Like basically national whatever exams or district or whatever that are set for the school by the government. And I'm writing that. Obviously, my score was something ridiculous, like maybe, I don't know, 1 out of 50 or something like that. And I convinced myself that I'm not clever then. That must mean I would definitely use a different word, not clever, but because we've grown up to be a positive zone. I convinced myself that I'm not clever and they're not clever people. Like I can't absorb information. I'm not, do you know what I mean? Like that's what I thought of myself. And so when I got that teacher who made that move, she was like, I don't know which class, maybe like standard 2 or something, or 3. So she just asked all the two children rather to write their notes bigger so that I can copy it. When I was able to actually keep up with what's happening in class, I was being called out in front. Like I was passing my exams so well. I was getting full marks. I was getting, do you know what I mean? Like once I know what's happening in class, once and simple adaptation was made, which is not simple by the way. Like I have my qualms about, oh gosh, I'm recovering from a cold. I have my qualms about the children having to do that labor. Like I feel like it should have been another way to do it. Maybe an adult who is employed to do that job. So I don't know, but that method worked for all of us at that point. And obviously they still maintained their grades, their really high grades. They were still the most, high scoring students in the class. How did I get into this? And I was just basically saying, like, life, I had convinced myself, like, things are really, really hard for me to do. That's just how it is. But I've learned recently, as recently as probably a few years ago, that no, it didn't have to be that hard. No, you're not silly. No, you actually do know what to say when you talk to people. You just have social anxiety because of what? Because of my sight loss. Like I realized this all started from childhood, and it just stayed with me the whole time. Like I've told myself, you don't know how to talk to people, you don't know how to do this and that, you're not someone who can study and learn and what's the word, succeed. You're not somebody. And it really followed me, and it meant that I applied myself a lot, but also I still wasn't able to achieve what I could because I just didn't have the full access to everything that I could have, if that makes sense, with the support. But yeah, so what was even the topic of today? It was sight loss, motherhood, and me. Yeah, and me. So I'm talking about the me part and the sight loss part. So yeah, like I think once I became a mom, I think something sort of changed within me. That's when I was like, hey, you know, there's these little humans and they depend on you and they think you're the coolest thing ever. Don't know about cool. Probably they did when they were toddlers. They thought I was cool. Right now, I don't know. Like I've got a 10-year-old and we had to have this like I like to go and research what language Gen Alpha uses, and then I go and talk to him. Okay, maybe not research as such, I just come across it on the internet because I'm on the internet. And anytime he says, something, like some things with, I don't know, a word throw in there, like sigma, let's say, and I just answer him back and respond and use that word or use another word or whatever. Just use the words that he does. Every time I do that, he's like, what? How do you know that? How do you know that? I'm like, because I'm cool. But yeah, I think it's really important for me to be myself for my children, so they don't see me as this person who always needs support, always needs help, can't doesn't work because I can't, just what I mean. Like they need to see me as me as me, and I am a whole person. I'm so many different things. I am a mom. Of course, I'm visually impaired or blind, and that all goes in everything that I do, of course. But also, they need to see me as myself as well, so that they, like, we're trying to the purpose of this platform and everything that I do, like we're trying to make the future generation, the Gen Alphas, the 10-year-olds of today, the 12-year-olds of today, to grow up and have a more inclusive mindset, and just literally they don't see a disabled person and think anything. Like they don't need to think anything. That's the point. You don't think anything. It's just a person. That's it. You move on. Okay. And that's where we're trying to get. That's what would be an ideal world. Like just a disabled person is just another person living their life. There's nothing, spectacular about them. There's nothing to superbly comment really about them, unless you like their hair. Or you like what they're wearing, or you like I don't know, the work that they did. Maybe they're an author, maybe they are a musician. Do you know what I mean? Like unless there's something else that they did, not them being disabled, that's the thing that needs to stand out, if that makes sense. But however, not but and however, I guess but and however, yeah, this has been the case for like all these years. Anytime you see a disabled person, a blind person, a wheelchair user, a person who's neurodivergent, when you see them, right, you're seeing them in this like incredible, amazing light. You see them like, wow, they overcame and became incredible people. Like I'd say Simone Biles, she's amazing, incredible person. But then, so then you think, okay, well, I'm neurodivergent, so why can't I get my brain together to do all that? And that's because it's not everyone who's like that. So you can see, let me see. My favorite example. There's Stevie Wonder, there's a Ray Charles, there's like I know yesterday I was saying, tell me if you've seen someone like me. Which please do, by the way. Like I always want to find more people like me to connect with. But which if you think about it, those are two older gentlemen who are musicians. And is everyone who is blind a musician? Is everyone who is blind and black a musician? Where is the blind and black and female musician? Or maybe there's one, I don't know. But we don't particularly need one for us to have one, if that makes sense. We don't really, I don't know where I was going with this actually, but my point was we have that. Oh, I've remembered. I'm back. Okay. My point was this in society from day one, the only people you would really see out there who have disabilities are incredibly inspirational, motivational sort of people, right? And they are out there doing amazing things, at the top. They're incredibly talented or incredibly smart, Stephen Hawking. They're incredible people, right? But then, do you know where that leaves the majority of the disabled community? That leaves people feeling like then we're not doing anything, or we're not doing much, or we can't do anything, or you can't just live your life and go to your I'll use me as an example. You can't just live your life and go to my previous job, to your admin job, and be the receptionist and just be like, yeah, I'm doing something. Even though it was such a huge achievement to even get that role. Like it was such a huge not just achievement, but it was a lot of work, a lot of an uphill struggle, okay, to even get that job, to even learn enough and study and whatever to get to that. So I know so many people right now who are visually impaired or blind who have had to have an uphill struggle to do anything that they're doing now, and they're not necessarily in the public eye. They're just living their lives. And I feel like we need to see more people like that. And honestly, if and when, let me not say if, let's be positive, when we grow this platform, that's who I want to show you, okay? Because I want to see a world of social media and media that represents the actual world, how we are. And that's what I really, really, really wanted to do. And that's why I started this platform. And that's why I come on here randomly in my kitchen. Because I'm living the words that I say, walking the talk, as it were. I've always said like, you don't need to be, perfect. Nobody's ever 99% of the time. Okay, that's a huge number. 90% of the time, nobody is usually all fully done up, makeup, hair perfect, perfect, I don't know, surroundings, perfect setting, you know. Nobody's like that. That's not real. That isn't real. And on social media, that's basically mostly what we see. And so I started this challenge, this just coming on here every day for 100 days, because I know in real life that isn't a thing. And there was no way I was going to be able to be showing up as that version. And that's the reason of not being like being able to take my platform to post the videos that I want to post, to be who I am and who I want to be on here, because I've always thought there's this pressure, honestly, there's this pressure to be a certain way. Okay, even for people who are in the disability community, even yeah, even other people like me, there's this pressure. And there are people out there who absolutely live that life, and that's them, but it's not everybody. So I feel like for me to be myself every day, which is important because all of our voices matter, for me to be myself, I have to come on here every single day, sometimes with no plan, like today. Free Flow Friday, Free Flow Friday, Feel Good Friday. I just come on here. And to be honest, this whole week I've just been coming on here and chatting away. But yeah, it's in 100 days of coming on here every day. It's You're gonna see everything. Okay, you're gonna see all the sides, all the sides. You'll see the glammed up side, which happens every now and then. You'll see the lows. You'll see the highs. You'll see the mediums. You'll learn about my everyday life, which is very, very. I was gonna say it's very normal, but I don't know. It probably is. Like, I'm sure it's relatable. It's relatable. Okay. There's so many areas and things that I've been wanting to talk about that I felt like, mm, I need to make it scripted like this. I need to make it searchable like that. I need to make it filmed like this. And you know what? We're not going to do that over here. We're not going to do that over here anymore. It's just going to be me and I don't know, whoever shows up, pops up, and we're going to talk and connect. And I've really loved it. Today is what day are we on? 33? Are we on day 33 or 34? Because now things are getting quite thick because what day are we on? Can anybody tell me what day we're on? Hang on. I'll tell you what day we're on in a minute. Let me just double check. And by the way, this is how I can see my phone. This is how I use my phone. I'm visually impaired. So I zoom in on it like that. So I'm gonna check the chat in a little bit. But yeah, just I guess let me I didn't even finish explaining. I'm visually impaired, basically blind, legally blind. I have no vision in one eye and I have 5% vision in the other. And sometimes it hasn't always been at 5%, by the way. It was much better from childhood all the way up until just a few years ago, basically. And then things just started declining, not day by day, but as time has gone by. In treatment, like we're trying to maintain. We're trying. So yeah, we're trying to maintain whatever I've got, which is about 5%. And yeah, like I'm using it as much as I can. I'm doing the best that I can with it. I do literally like I edit my own videos. It hurts. It does hurt sometimes, but that's how much passion I have for the things that I do. I use a computer, the not the regular way, like I zoom in on it, but long hours on the computer, which is what I was talking about earlier. Long hours on the computer leaves me with not a lot of useful vision. Like everything is so blurry right now. I'm struggling, but it's fine. It's so worth it for self-development. I'm doing a course for self-development, for growth, and for removing all the self-limiting beliefs, breaking all the barriers that we're trying to break, because we're going to do what we want to do, because we're not going to stop ourselves. Okay. We're going to reach for our dreams and I was going to say our stars, but yeah, I've been chatting so much. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Um, but yeah, I'm remembering. I do need to check what number live we are on. Let's see. What number live are we on? Let me check. Let me just double check quickly. How do I check? That's a very good question. How do I check what number live we're on? Um, hang on, hang on, hang on. Do you know what? I can't find the number. Hang on, I know what will tell me. The playlist. The playlist will tell me. Okay. So the playlist has 33 videos. So we're on day 34. It's day 34 of 100 days going live every single day. Just seeing a regular blind mom going about my life, going about my business. I call myself a regular blind mom, but I do a lot. I'm a content creator and I do a lot of other things as well, which is why also it's important for me to show this other side of me as well, just the other things that I do. I do a lot of voluntary work, I do work, lots of things, and I do all these things because I have a passion for supporting other people like me. I have a passion for helping other people not feel alone like I did when my eyesight went. So yeah, I will be sharing a bit more about those things. I'll show you my workstation where I do my work every day, like my studying and my editing and all that. Yeah, like I'll show you bits of my life as time goes by. But a lot of the time, again, on purpose, I cannot make refined content. It's not going to happen anytime. Well, unless my husband edits them. You guys convince my husband to edit them. He doesn't have a lot of patience for those things, but let's convince him to just edit them. And then I'll just be filming and then he can edit them when he's got time anyway. But yeah, like I feel like coming on here on the live every day is the best way for someone like me with the life that I have to do what I came here to do, okay? To represent. Because I don't see a lot of people like me, and I feel like if I don't take matters into my own hands, if I don't show up and come here and do the thing that I want to see other people doing, then it's not going to get done. So I'm over here. I'm here, and yeah. Let me see. I think there's something in the chat that I needed to check. So. Thank you, Stuart. Hey, husband, help with the editing. Thank you. Gosh. um, okay, let's see. Els asked, do you have children? I do have children. I have two. And thank you, Stuart, for answering the question. I have two children, yeah. Do you have daughter or son? I have two children, a daughter and a son. So we've got both, and now we're done. I think they usually say one and done, but for me, two and done. Like, yeah. So now I can just raise those young humans, raise the young humans to be the best version of themselves that they can be, and obviously work on myself to be the best mom that I can be as well. So it's not just purely about. It's not just, this is the thing, this is why the title is literally, I'm talking about motherhood and sight loss and me, because raising children, right? It's really not just about them. Like, you really need to find time for yourself. You really need, like, and I realized that probably a little bit later on. Like, I had my first child and then I lost my eyesight definitely when he was 7 days old, right? And I feel like when that happened, I threw myself into being a parent, into being a mom, and that was all me. That was all I was about, because I was so determined to make it work despite the challenges of the sudden barrier that's been thrown at me. So when I had him, that was it. Like, me and motherhood, that was all I did. So I don't think I really had time to think about myself or rediscover myself or remember that, hey, Sylvia, do you know what you used to like when you could see a little bit better? You used to really like makeup. You used to really like this type of fashion. You used to really like, what else did I even used to really like? I don't know. I was going to say socializing, but not really. I have social anxiety. Like, people make me so anxious. Probably because I can't see them. Definitely because I can't see them. They make me so anxious. Like, walking into a room full of people and I'm not sure who they are, it just whew, throws me completely. That's why it's like I find it so much better when I have someone with me who's like familiar with first of all not just my sight loss but also with the personality that I have ended up having, if that makes sense, because of it. So really important when I have someone like that with me, like my husband, like I take him everywhere. Anytime I have to go, I'm like, come with me, come and be my what is it, my buffer. Do you know that somebody like icebreaker? You know someone who's there, like you saw him. If you were on here earlier, you saw him. You see that energy right there. So that's what I'm like. Come with me. Come and bring the energy. Bring the just be my buffer between me and people. Just before I have to engage, I have to like breathe and figure out what's happening and all that. But so yeah, there's him, and then there's my sister as well. So those two people, anytime I have to go somewhere, please come with me. But yeah, let me see. So yeah, I was just saying we're on day 34 of this 100-day live challenge. Please help me out. Please help me spread the word. Please bring more people. Let's catch up here every day. If you want, we can totally talk about it in the community tab, or you can let me know here. We could set up a time, like a regular time to be meeting up. So whatever the plan is for the day, because sometimes I come on here and I actually have a program, as it were. Like on Sundays, we do blind trivia and just generally catching up. Tomorrow, it's past midnight here. So later on today, is it past midnight yet? I feel like it is. Hang on, let me just double check. Yeah, it's 12:24 here. It's 12:24. Um, so yeah, later on today, we have story time Saturday, where I tell you like a story from a time period in my life. There's one of them, again mentioning my husband who was just here. He was my boyfriend then. He actually took me to this. I had a job interview basically, and he took me to the job interview to make sure that I'm able to go. Like the day before, he took me to the location, showed me this is the door, this is where you go, this is the train you get, this is where you get off, this is the stairs you use, that sort of thing. And I'm telling you, when I tell you that made me so much more calm the next day, the panic was all gone. I was like, at this point, if this interview doesn't go well, if I don't get this job, it's fine. Like I've really done everything that I can. It's really now just me. It's really just me talking, being able to speak for myself, being able to answer the questions. And if that doesn't work, then it's fine. I've done everything. But I was so calm in the interview, it really, really helped. And that's what I'm saying. It's little things like that. I don't know, he was here earlier. I don't know what somebody asked him about how to get a good girl. But I wanted to interject and say, be nice. It's to be nice. It's literally to be considerate. It's to be all these things that he probably doesn't even realize he does. But yeah, there's anyway that story. I told you guys about when I went to my job interview, and spoiler alert, I did get that job because of that one little thing he did. One big thing. It was a big thing because he had to travel for like an hour and a half or two to get to where I was to then start the journey and so on and so forth. So yeah. And then what's another story I told you guys? Oh my gosh, yeah. I fell off the back of a car. I fell off the back of a moving car when I was a child, and it was part like I was saying earlier. Like I really, really just wanted to fit in and do what the other kids are doing, but also my eyesight, my eyesight was getting in the way. So, in a bid to try and do what the other kids are doing, I fell out the back of a car. The car was moving. That was me landing on the tarmac flat, bumped, knocked my head. It was gory. But yeah, I told you guys that story. What else did I tell you guys? I told you guys about how um I lost my, I don't know, I'm saying that while smiling now. About what I mentioned when I lost my eyesight when I had my baby, when he was 7 days old. I told you guys about that, and I more extensively, like I talked, there was more context around it, and how everything went after that, and so on and so forth. What else? I've done several story times because we're on day 34, so it's been a few, at least 3 or 4. Um, But yeah, I've done a few basically. Oh, the time they wouldn't let me into a nightclub, the club, because my eyes looked different. I know. I know. um, but yeah, we have like a couple things we do basically. We have Talk About It Tuesday, we have Must Watch Wednesday, where I talk about a show that I've been watching, or we all talk about it rather. We have a discussion about it. Um, but another thing I mentioned earlier, I just really wanted to do is to bring more people from the disability community. Just bring them on here. Let's have a talk. Let's talk to them, see their perspective, talk about their experience. Just, yeah, that's what I really, really want to do with these lives. I want to say going forward, but at some point, I obviously need to really organize it and arrange it and so on and so forth. But again, time constraints because I'm studying. um, but another thing I was thinking is when we get to the 50th live, we need to do something special. So I'm absolutely taking ideas for how to make it a bit more special. Like, what would you guys like to see on the 50th live? Don't tell me skydiving because, well, I'd love to do it, but that's just not going to make sense. It's not going to make sense. Um, but yeah, what would you guys like to see on the 50th live? I feel like I've talked around sight loss, motherhood, and me enough. I think at this point, I can probably close out the live. Mr. Perfect say, oh dear. Um, let's see. So Boopalin says, hi lady, hi, how are you? So she says, sounds like you have a great support team, but you're also putting in the effort. Yeah, I think in life, you can have a great support system, but they can only take you so far. You have to have the drive for yourself to do things for yourself. So um, I have a great, amazing support system, like my whole family and even my friends. Like I have story times about that too. But if I wasn't how I am, if I wasn't who I was, if I didn't really push myself, then I wouldn't go very far, you know. It would just be like, okay, you know, they support me and then that's it. So what are they supporting me to do? What would they be supporting me to do? If I don't come with the ideas like, hey, I want to do this. Hey, I want to do that. Hey, I'm doing this. I just need some support with just this one little area, that sort of thing. So it's good to have, it's amazing to have an amazing support system, which I do. And then also, I have to have that drive from within me to do other things or to do more, to push myself as well. And it's not easy. It's not easy. It's definitely hard, like coming on here every day and talking. But I know coming on here and talking, like for some people, talking is just that. But yeah, it's something that I've had to. I was gonna say push myself to do. Okay, and I see the value. Like a lot of the time, I see the value and I see why it's important for me to do so. It's just sometimes I'm like, but then you know, can't somebody else do it? But as much as I love doing it, it's like, let me just find somebody else to support and let them do it. But yeah, like I said, my drive is my babies. Okay, I want to be who I think. Wait, let's rephrase that. I want to be who they think they are, and be who I want to be, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be that person, and I may not be exactly, I might not get there exactly the same way as other people. I might not do things exactly the same way as how other people do it. I might find my own ways to do things, and that's just life, you know, that's just it. I just have to find my own way to do the things that I want to do. Like I said, it's something I got used to. I just thought it's normal in life, you know. You just have to work harder 10 times as hard. You just have to try things differently, and it's built resilience in me, for sure. Like I've had so many challenges in my life, and yeah, it's definitely made me more resilient and even more driven. I have days when I'm completely down, obviously, like I don't want, I don't feel the confidence to do anything, but also I think it's important for people to talk about that as well, because it's not every day. Even the most successful people you can think of, they don't wake up every day feeling like, yeah, I'm the king or queen of the world. I'm gonna take over. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Not everyone, even the people you think, the most successful people, the people you think are the most confident, they don't all wake up having everything all figured out, and that's absolutely okay. And I feel like it's absolutely okay to also show that side of me, and that side, people should really show that side of them as well. Just be vulnerable. It's okay. It's a strength. Okay, being vulnerable doesn't mean you are weak, it means you're strong. If you're able to show your vulnerabilities, then you're even more strong, because then other people cannot mess with you. If you're willing to show that you have vulnerabilities, yeah, then that means you have built your walls, your foundation rather, so strong that nobody can actually shake you. Like, you're so happy within yourself. And yeah, like, I wanted to say that's where I am, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But yeah, okay. I think what I'll do is I'll read the affirmation of the day. Hang on, let me see. There's a comment here actually. Hang on. Um, but talking out helps express and exercise slash practice yourself. Yeah. Um, Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. If you take your time, if you talk, if you let, yesterday's affirmation was, let your voice be heard, let your vision be seen. Not let your, it was, I will let my voice be heard, I'll let my vision be seen, and I can't remember what the third one was, but it was basically reaffirming your every right to be who you are unapologetically. Just be who you are, let yourself be heard. Your opinions are important, your experiences important, you are a unique person yourself, we all are. So not everyone needs to be the same. We don't all need to be giving the same thing just because we're on social media. We do not all need to be the same. Absolutely not. So yeah. And another thing I wanted to talk about is disability is not a niche. Disability is not a niche. And so I'm going to come back and talk about that properly, like next week, probably, or talk about it Tuesday, because I really want to get into that as well. Because I think we tend to group people in communities, right? On social media, it's going to be like, oh, the I don't know which creator, the creator who does the home decor, what is it called, lifestyle and home decor, the car person, the, I don't know, the this person, that person, basically. And then sometimes I feel like, just like in real life, in the social media and media world, we're also grouped together, people who are disabled, even though we all have our individual interests and stuff. So I need to come on and get into that, get into that properly. But yeah, we don't all need to be giving the same thing, is what I was saying on social media. Like, we can all be different people, and in the media and just anywhere. Like, I'm currently I'll talk about it later actually, but I was going to say, like, I'm really an advocate for inclusive marketing as well. When you have adverts, the Pampers advert, it should be a mom in a wheelchair going over to change their baby. I mean, it should be, it can be, why not? When you have the, let me see, even the car adverts, right? If there's a car being advertised, why not someone, because they have adaptations that they make for people in wheelchairs, why not? It can be, let me see, what things do people have? Lotion. I've got lotion here. Lotion advert, right? Why not a visually impaired or blind person? And then that's the other thing as well. Why not have a person, because people who use wheelchairs as well, some of them can walk. Not all of them need to be in the chair all the time. Why not have a full spectrum of people who are disabled? Like, actually really show that, hey, someone can have this disability and they can also do this. It doesn't have to be the stereotypical rather image that we all see, even though sometimes I feel like for aesthetics sake, not aesthetics, but for the vision, like for the idea to actually sit in everybody's mind properly, just because of how society is and how we've all been raised and conditioned and all that. It actually would help if they saw someone who is stereotypically blind with the glasses and the long cane. That's me, by the way. I wear sunglasses and I use a long cane. But I'm not like that all the time. Tomorrow you'll see me, and yes, I might have the sunglasses, but my cane would be folded and I'm still walking outside. Or the next day you might see me and okay, the glasses are always there. Glasses always there. I'll have the glasses and I'll have a different type of cane that doesn't touch the floor, like my guide cane. So we also need to have more awareness, like a wider spectrum of people with disabilities, of people all together. But I just feel like it's 2024, almost 25. It's almost 2025. Like let's do better. Let's do better. But yeah, okay, let me see. Um Hello. Hi Hassan from India. How are you? Welcome to the live. Please like the live. Please subscribe. I'm trying to build my following to around 5,000 people, subscribers. Can I do that, guys? Just so I don't know, like my content can reach more people. Like I talk about a lot of different things. It would really help if, again, like I was saying earlier, social media actually represented what society actually looks like. We're raising awareness here. We also have fun. Okay, we'll also have fun. I want to do a lot more with my platform. I want to bring on more people who have disabilities like myself, more people who are actually visually impaired, which I am, like myself, and actually hear more about their experiences. I want to do more. I want to take you places. Okay, I want to go to, I don't know, let's travel maybe. I have ideas. Okay, I have ideas and things I'd love to do. I just really need to get the platform going, and then we'll be flying. We'll be flying, also quite literally, maybe in a plane going places, but yeah, we'll be flying, we'll be doing things. Okay. So hi Tiffany, thank you for joining the live. Please like the live, please subscribe, join the crew, join the team, join the She Has Vision people. I've been thinking of calling everyone visionaries, but you know what, I'm thinking it might be a bit of a mouthful. Visionary, my visionaries, because okay, my channel's called She Has Vision, by the way, because obviously because I'm blind, but yeah, because I'm blind and I have a vision. So you get it? So I'm the she, and I'm blind, but I have a vision. Okay, so just do you get it? I probably have a lot more words to explain it, but I'll get distracted. I'm gonna go on another tangent, but I really want to make it through the chat. The effort counts. It does. Thank you, Stuart. Um, I mean, I really don't know how to dance, but yeah. Let's see. Okay. Um, thank you, Bethula. Thank you. Um, Visionaries is great. You think so? Hmm. I had started kind of using it and then I dialed back. I was like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I do like it because it brings all of you in on the vision, if that makes sense. Um, I have vision, so it's not just about me having vision, it's about all of us having vision, having the ideas, having the plans, having the that's what vision is, isn't it? It's the ideas and plans and thinking outside the box and all those things. So if my people, our little community is called visionaries, then that's what we are. We think outside the box, okay, and we thrive. um By the way, where are you from? I am from the UK. I'm in the UK. I'm from London specifically. Um, Nice play on words. Well, thank you. Like I said earlier, I am like I really love words and wordplay and alliterations and everything. Like I live for it. Like this challenge, live a little. Because I'm going live every day, and also there's that phrase, live a little. How do you spin that phrase? You know, when someone's like being all down on themselves, like just oh no, and it's like, oh come on, just go for it, live a little, do something exciting, do something fun, live a little. So that's why this live series challenge is called Live a Little, and also it has the word live in it. So I've been thinking I want to like redesign maybe the words, like the live a little, to emphasize the live part, so it looks like live as well. But yeah, um no, look at me letting you in on all my ideas. How am I giving away all my ideas today? Let's see. Thanks, Nilesh. Um, what job? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Um, okay, so thank you so much for liking the live, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to go and get the affirmation of the day, and maybe we can like ruminate on it a little bit. I don't know how long I've been on here. I can't even tell. How do I tell? Um, it doesn't have a countdown like the other platform. Hmm. Okay, so I'll read for you guys the affirmation of the day, and then I will be leaving. I think I have babbled enough. I haven't babbled. Well, thank you for being so for entertaining me. Let's see. So the affirmation of the day today is, ooh, this is a good one. Okay. Just to show you guys, this is how I read. This is how I read my phone. Okay, like that. I zoom all the way in, and then I bring it close to my face, and we can navigate. That's how we navigate things. So yeah, the affirmation of the day today is, I now free myself from destructive fears and doubts. I now free myself from destructive fears and doubts. I now free myself from destructive fears and doubts. So, those destructive fears and doubts, I would say, in my case, has been me holding myself back and not really, um, I don't know, not really making content the way I'd like to, not really going for the things that I really want to do, because I'd convinced myself, again, since childhood, I explained this, that I cannot do those things and those things are not for me. And that's not right. We all have things. I mean, we can all have things. We all have things. We can all have things. And we only get what we feel like we deserve. So if you feel like you deserve nothing, then, you know, you're just never going to go for it and things won't really happen for you. Um, Hang on, let me just put it to the current. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. We feel empowered, we encourage each other, we grow. I was gonna say grow. Well, yeah, grow like in numbers, and also personally, internally, we're growing. By the time we're here together every single day until February. So by the time we get to February 2025, we'll just be soaring, okay? We'll be amazing, shining people. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. Thank you so much for joining the live. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to think of 5 people right now, and then go send it to them. Send this whole challenge to them. Ask them to join in. And even I would suggest, if you're like on social media, if you're active on social media, you can join in with the Live a Little challenge. And what you could do is you share a moment that you've done something that has broken barriers for you. So any barriers you've broken in your life, you share that, and just put the hashtag live a little, because I can live a little, you can live a little, let's all live a little, enjoy our lives, do what we want to do, reach for our dreams, be ourselves whilst doing all these things, okay? So yeah, let's work on our daily training to let empower our inner voices. Yes, Yes, exactly, exactly. And it's that inner voice that you speak to yourself with, that you talk to yourself with. That's the one that drives you. That's the one that affects whether or not you go for the dreams, you do what you want to do, you achieve what you want to achieve. If that inner voice is telling you no, you can't, no, you can't, no, you can't, then you're just never going to do it. It's just not going to happen. But when you change that voice, yeah, when you change what that voice says to you, because it's you, when you change what you're saying to yourself, when you start treating yourself kindly, when you start thinking of yourself as this amazing person who has no limits whatsoever, then you're going to do it. You're going to do it. But yeah, thank you so, so much for joining the live. And thank you, Stuart. It has been amazing. Thank you for all your contributions. But yeah, as I was saying, think of 5 people in your life that you have right now that you might want them to come and join this journey, this challenge. And yeah, live a little. And also you can share something, post something on social media, on Instagram, whatever you use, YouTube, whatever it is, and just put the hashtag, tag me, whatever it is. Yeah, I'm here. I'm also on other platforms. I'm on TikTok and I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. I don't remember to go on there. But I am on Facebook. On the other platforms, I am at She Has VSN, not the full word vision. She Has VSN. So yeah. Thank you so, so much. This has been amazing. Catch you all tomorrow. I'm going to just play the song, the outro song, and do my very odd dance moves because I can't dance. All right. All right. Hold on, there's something I always forget to say to you guys. Every day I'm supposed to tell you this. Don't overthink it, live a little. Okay, bye. Thank you so much, guys. I can't even do it. Not me mum dancing. Okay, bye everyone.